Do you want to test your bravery? And do you believe that roller coasters are only meant for the amusement of kids? You need to reconsider what the right amusement is, and if it's for kids or the elders. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We are here with the top 8 roller coasters that will make your heart skip a beat. So if you want to experience something thrilling and amazing, then this video is definitely for you. Using the words of an article posted on pickyourtrail.com, it says, modern-day roller coasters are anything but child's play. With free falls, super speeds, and zero-gravity experiences, they provide a veritable adrenaline rush which can get the hardest among us to scream at the top of our voices. Philippines Sky Experience Adventures Edge Coaster. Let's begin the list with a visit to Cebu City, which is in the Philippines. This city is well known for its historical religious structures and stunning scenery, but it also has a special treat for thrill seekers. Sky Experience Adventure, an amusement park, is atop the Crown Regency Hotel in downtown. This park has a glass skywalk, a rock climbing wall, and a ride called Edge Coaster that is genuinely terrifying. Despite its name, this ride isn't a roller coaster because it isn't powered by gravity, but the fear it inspires in riders still qualifies as a notable thrill ride. Don't let its speed fool you. Your fear of heights will be more than rattled by this stationary-powered ride. Customers first board a 2-person ride vehicle. Then they move around the building's edge while looking outward at the city skyline. If that weren't enough, the ride vehicles tilt downward, pushing customers to the edge of their seats. Riders will undoubtedly feel as though the ride vehicle will suddenly break apart, but the masterful engineering keeps them in place. If you think you're brave enough, book a flight to Cebu City and give this one-of-a-kind attraction a try. It's a masterpiece of fear extraction. Formula Rossa. Get ready to ride the fastest roller coaster in the world, which will propel you to 240 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds. By taking a seat and donning your goggles, you'll reach 52 meters in the air and experience 4.8 Gs of acceleration before crossing the finish line, feeling like a true Scuderia Ferrari champion. With a speed range from 0 to 240 kilometers an hour in just 4.9 seconds, the Formula Rossa roller coaster is the fastest in the entire world. Your stomach will feel a 4.8 G surge as you soar to a height of 52 meters. King de Ka. King de Ka, the tallest roller coaster in the world, is situated in the Six Flags Great Adventure Park in Jackson, New Jersey, in the United States. With a length of 456 feet and a height of 418 feet above the ground, it offers its riders the longest vertical drop. Since 2005, this roller coaster has held the world record. Riders are flung down from the top as well as reach a speed of 206 kilometers an hour in less than 3.5 seconds, experiencing free fall to cross this amazing drop of 418 feet. By coincidence, this is also the second fastest speed ever reached on a roller coaster. The expression "my heart rose to my throat" takes on a whole new meaning as a result. The Sky Slide at California's OUE Sky Space. LA. The OUE Sky Space is an entertainment complex that includes this slide, which is undoubtedly the shortest ride on the list and is located in Los Angeles' iconic US Bank Tower. There's a bar, an observation deck, and of course, the iconic glass slide at this location. Almost all of the panels in the rectangular slide are made up of clear glass. While only lasting a few seconds, the fear this slide instills demonstrates that big scares can indeed come in small packages. Passengers board simple fabric mats and make their way downward. Without a doubt, the adage "don't look down" applies here. Look down if you dare, but if you're afraid of heights, this slide might very well be your worst nightmare. As the glass slide gives an absolutely terrifying view of the city below, the sturdy but fragile-looking glass with about 1,000 feet between the slide and downtown Los Angeles. It certainly had its fair share of terrified screams over the years. The Infinity Ride. The Infinity Ride was produced by Dutch company KMJ. You might recognize this ride from my video of 20 wacky and unusual carnival rides. It's the tallest portable looping ride currently in use, standing at a dizzying 213 feet tall, or 65 meters in metric terms. As you can imagine, the positive G-force experience at the bottom of the descent is so extreme that German regulations forbid it. Nevertheless, the hang time you'll experience at over 200 feet is absolutely surreal, and even just one rotation will be memorable. The SCAD Freefall. The SCAD Freefall at Orlando Towers in South Africa. SCAD Towers are full-fledged stuntman experiences. At least that's how I would describe them if you haven't heard of these rides. From personal experience, I can say that the SCAD Tower is by far the scariest ride I've ever been on. However, of the few of these rides available, only one really stands out. It is located inside a former coal plant cooling tower at the Orlando Towers in Johannesburg, South Africa. A large net is raised along with the passengers as they board a metal platform and are then lifted into the air. Once at the top, the passengers are fastened to a cord and lowered below the platform. A park employee releases the cable using a release mechanism, sending the visitors plummeting downward without cords. Once they reach what feels like terminal velocity, they hit the net, which is intended to soften the fall as much as possible. Visitors will drop over 131 feet into the net below. If you think you can handle it, the Orlando Towers are waiting for you. As you can imagine, the drop down feels longer than it actually is, and the fact that it's inside a cooling tower makes it even more surreal. Gatekeeper. A coaster inversion occurs when all of the riders are fully upside down, with their feet pointed upward and their heads pointed downward. The Gatekeeper, a roller coaster in Cedar Point Park in the United States, has the highest point where riders are inverted, rising 170 feet above the ground. A dive drop, or almost weightless experience, comes after the inversion and is guaranteed to make even the most daring adventurers scream out loud. This record has been held by the Gatekeeper since May 2013. Zumanjaro Drop of Doom at Six Flags over New Jersey. Six Flags shocked the amusement industry by debuting King Ka, a towering 456-foot tall ride, a year after adding drop towers to Magic Mountain's Superman Escape from Krypton. The tallest roller coaster on Earth was previously held by this emotion booster, which it still holds. If that wasn't mind-blowing enough, the coaster's creator managed to make it even more astounding. The outcome is the Zumanjaro Drop of Doom, the tallest drop tower experience in the entire world. After boarding, each one reaches a remarkable 415 feet in the air. It keeps going until you reach the peak, just as you believe you have reached the maximum height. Riders will come to a stop when they reach the highest point. 3 more of these drop towers would be added to the King Ka structure by the Swiss manufacturer Intamin. You'll be falling toward the ground, gaining momentum as you go down, and as it speeds you up, you might feel like you're going to hit the ground. However, before you know it, the brakes will engage, and you'll be sitting in your chair with a look of hollowness on your face. If you've ever wanted to jump off a cliff without dying, the Cave of Winds, which is in the town of Minito Springs, is the place to go. It is home to the 3rd pterodactyl in the world. This park offers zipline rides, cliffside rope courses, and tours of the park's namesake cave. But the pterodactyl ride that was just recently added is by far the most thrilling feature. After boarding and being secured to your seat, the swinging freefall ride will gradually face forward, bringing you face to face with the inevitable drop. Suddenly, you'll find yourself plunging 200 feet down at about 100 miles an hour. The sensation of freefall gives the impression that you are going to die, but the cable above will quickly lift you back up. The fun doesn't end there though, as you'll swing back and forth over the wide chasm while feeling the wind in your face and possibly losing your composure. If you detest steep drops but still plan to ride this, you should pack a fresh pair of underwear because things could get messy at Florida's Busch Gardens Tampa. Messier than the 2nd season of True Detectives. This ride is not your grandmother's drop tower, this much is certain. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss any of the latest updates. And if you liked the video, consider watching some of our other videos seen on screen. And thank you for watching.